Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Monday, June 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, to face Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, questions his parents about Gio. Plus, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, must explain things to Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis. A preview clip for Monday, June 2nd has been released. It shows Gio returning to Port Charles. After running off with Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, Gio realized he would have to face his fake family. When Gio confronts Sonny, he says whatever he does next will be on his own. So, it sounds like Gio won't believe that Sonny had no idea of his true relationship at the time that he agreed to pay for his education. Gio might even give up his education because he's so angry. Over at the Quartermain mansion, Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, will be spiraling over how badly this secret has affected everyone's lives. Brooklyn. Quartermain, Amanda Seton, has already told her mother that her actions were unforgivable. Next, BLQ asks if Lois regrets giving Gio to Camilla. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Rocco finds out about Gio. Rocco will ask his parents if Gio was supposed to be a big secret. Then how did he find out the truth? Dante Falconeri, Dominic's, Zamprogna, and Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruening, exchange awkward looks. So, will Lulu explain that she's responsible? Even though Dante is furious with Lulu, that is also Rocco's mother. Dante might not want Rocco's relationship with his mom to be negatively affected by all of this, so Dante might cover for Lulu at the last minute, at least in front of their son. Fans will also see Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, question Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson. After meeting with Alexis, Lucky told Liz that he hasn't told her everything about the accident. Lucky might intend to confess to Liz, but something tells me he will chicken out at the last minute. Meanwhile, Laura demands answers from Alexis about $10 million going missing from Ace Cassidy's, Joey and Jay Clay estate. What is Alexis going to say, and will she actually risk going to prison for Christina? Or could Alexis confide in Laura and beg for her help? Port Charles is about to be rocked by new revelations, emotional confrontations, and one twist after another as summer kicks off. On Monday, June 2nd, secrets long buried rise to the surface, and not everyone will survive the fallout. Laura's shocking discovery: a decades-old secret resurfaces. Mayor Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, finds herself entangled in a financial mystery that could shake the very foundations of the city. What begins as a routine review of old city grants and development funds takes a dark turn when Laura discovers a series of discrepancies dating back more than 20 years, totaling nearly $8.2 million in missing funds. With Kevin, John Lindstrom, growing concerned about her late nights at City Hall, Laura brushes off his worries. "This goes deeper than anyone knows," she tells him quietly, eyes fixed on a stack of old bank records. Her instincts are on fire, and she's not wrong. Later in the episode, Laura pays a surprise visit to Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, whose family's business dealings were intertwined with city projects in the late 90s. Tracy is cool and dismissive at first, but when Laura brings up an offshore account in the name of a defunct ELQ subsidiary, the color drains from her face. "Somebody used your family to cover their tracks," Laura says. "And I think I know who." But will Laura's search for the truth put her directly in someone's crosshairs? And just how close to home will this money trail hit? Sonny's new role: counsel or chaos? Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, may be trying to live a quieter life these days, but Port Charles doesn't let its mob kingpin retire quietly. This Monday, Sonny finds himself pulled into a deeply personal situation when Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, arrives at his penthouse, tense and conflicted. It's about Rocco and Charlotte. With Lulu still in long-term care and Charlotte struggling after Valentin's downfall, Rocco has become the unofficial rock in Charlotte's life. But Dante is noticing a change in his son: mood swings, defiance, and secrets. "He's hiding something, Dad," Dante admits. "And I'm starting to think he knows more about what happened to Valentin than he's letting on." Sonny listens carefully before offering his own brand of advice: sharp, measured, and not exactly legal. "Sometimes kids act out because they're scared," Sonny says. "You make him feel safe enough to talk, and if that doesn't work, there are other ways." But when Sonny makes a call to a private contact for a favor, viewers are left wondering, is he helping Dante or setting a new plan in motion of his own? Rocco's growing burden. Secrets. Too big for a child. Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, takes center stage in a quietly intense subplot that may soon explode. At school, he's withdrawn, distracted, and irritable. When a classmate teases him about his mom being asleep forever, Rocco lashes out and gets suspended. Dante and Olivia, Lisa Lo Cicero, are alarmed, but what truly unnerves them is Rocco's reaction when Charlotte, Scarlett Fernandez, comes to visit. In a tense exchange, Rocco tells Charlotte to stop coming around. "We can't keep pretending," he says. "I know what happened that night." Charlotte's expression turns icy. "You promised you wouldn't say anything." Meanwhile, as Olivia eavesdrops from the hallway, her expression twists in worry. She doesn't know what they're hiding, but she knows it's bad. Elizabeth grows wary. Finn's slips keep adding up. At GH, Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, finds herself juggling a difficult shift and mounting concerns about Dr. Hamilton. Finn, Michael Easton. Ever since their reconciliation, she's tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. But recently, something's been off. It starts small: a missing chart, an unexplained schedule change, a patient who swears Finn gave them the wrong medication, all easily dismissible on their own. But Liz's gut tells her something's wrong. Things come to a head when Liz finds Finn in the on-call room, asleep. But it's not the exhaustion that gets her attention. It's the open prescription pad on the table beside him. "Finn," she says, gently waking him, "did you prescribe something for yourself?" Finn quickly hides the pad, brushing her off. "I was just thinking through a patient's meds," but Liz isn't buying it. Later, she confides in Portia, Brooke Kerr, who urges her to tread carefully. Addiction doesn't always knock. Sometimes it slips through the door dressed as stress, grief, or guilt. Bonus beats. Other Port Charles drama you can't miss. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, continues to investigate the death of Valentin Cassadine. New evidence suggests it wasn't a straightforward drowning, and an anonymous tip points her toward Windermere. Ava Jerome, Maura West, meets with Laura to discuss a possible art grant for the gallery. But Ava can't resist probing into the missing millions. Could Nicholas have been involved before his last disappearance? Gregory Chase's, Gregory Harrison, condition worsens, and he makes a quiet request of Brooke Lynn. Help him leave behind something meaningful for Violet. Expect a tear-jerking scene, as Gregory records a video message that might one day change his granddaughter's life. Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, clashes with Spinelli over Georgie's growing interest in computer coding. Spinelli's thrilled, but Maxie worries he's projecting too much of himself onto their daughter. Expect a surprisingly emotional moment between co-parents trying to redefine boundaries. The final moment, a bombshell voicemail as the episode winds down. We cut to Laura back in her office, staring at an envelope she found tucked in the back of an archived file. Inside, a USB drive labeled Project Avalon, Confidential. She plugs it in. A distorted voice speaks. "If you're hearing this, it means the project was compromised. The money wasn't stolen, it was diverted. And if the wrong people find out, we're all dead." Laura's eyes widen in horror. Just then her phone buzzes. A voicemail from an unknown number. She plays it. "You're getting close, Mayor. Too close. Stop digging, or the next scandal won't be financial. It'll be your obituary." Laura stares into the distance, her mind spinning. The mystery of the missing millions is bigger than she imagined, and far more dangerous. What to watch for next? Will Rocco confess what really happened the night Valentin vanished? Could Finn be relapsing? Or is something even darker at play? Is Laura about to uncover a decades-old conspiracy involving some of Port Charles's most powerful names? And will Sonny's counsel send ripple effects through the Falconeri? Family? Port Charles never sleeps, and neither does the danger. Tune in Monday, June 2nd for a twist-filled episode of General Hospital that promises mystery, emotional weight, and more than a few jaw-dropping moments. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.